And I'm seriously trying to figure out how to do both of these for you and not confuse you, because I can be confused as it is. So I'm still working on a schedule. I really am. I thought at one point that, I could just do one, or just do the other, or come back. And I've come to discover that I can't leave paper. I wish I could, but I can't. As you saw last night, I even brought paper back into a chalk project. So please let me know when you're here. One of my problems, I'm going to have to open two things, is because I can't see who's chatting from our group. So let me go in there, and that's really where most of you are. So now I can do it. Hey, Becky, welcome. Hello, hello. Okay, so first things first. This is big. Stampin' Up! Doesn't do this often, and maybe that's what grabbed me. Earlier this week, we got an email as demonstrators that they had a special coming tomorrow. It is a whiz-bang, knock your socks off special. They are giving us free shipping, which the shipping is always a killer. It's expensive. Anytime we get free shipping, it is time to stock up. So it is a huge savings for you. It is only tomorrow. I know, no warning. So tonight, sit down and get your list done, because I promise you things will go quickly. If there's something that you absolutely, positively, really, really have your heart set on, go through the catalog, take a peek. If you can't remember where to find things, I sent you an email if you have ordered from me, from Stampin' Up! Some of them got kicked back. They just don't like me. But I'll post it in the blog later tonight, all the information. The special from me is if you use my March host code, which I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's a bunch of letters. Just go to the blog, scroll down, it's right there. Right, you don't even need to go to the blog. Just go to thecaramiller.com. Scroll down to the bottom and you'll see Stampin' Up! March host code. It's even a link to bring you right to my shopping site. It's super easy. Just use that host code and that will guarantee you that you're going to get a free catalog when the new catalog is mailed next month. There's a new annual catalog for Stampin' Up! Coming, and I will make sure that you get your copy if you order from me. Well, actually, any order placed from January 2021 until now, the end of the month, will get you a free catalog. So make sure you do that. Make sure that you click into the classroom, which I think is right there. Yeah. Into the classroom, just the Teachable site. And if you can't find that, I will make sure that you can link it from the main one. But if you go into the classroom, you will see I've started a new one for this one, for new inspiration of anything I post going forward, because a lot of the old ones are older. Becky, I know, I see it. Hey, Debbie. Oh, Deborah, I have a surprise for you. Remember, well, anywho, watch for an email from me. I got a note for you later. So, I just can't. Hi, Diane. I know, isn't it exciting? So seriously, I am like, super excited. I have this new thing. I don't know if you can see it. This room is like a disaster. But I have this gorgeous old desk, and I'm going to use it for my Stampin' Up! Stuff. I haven't put it in there yet, but I'm going to. I started doing it. I still have some of my stamps will go down here. I'm like so excited. So anyway, because I decided that this was kind of a throwback night for me and helping me remember why I love paper and how paper has been a part of my life, paper crafting has been a part of my life for the past 15 years. And I just can't walk away from it. I can't. So, and I can't walk away from all of you. I've been missing all my Stampin' Up! Friends who say, well, you know, we like your new thing, but we don't want to do it. We're still making cards here, lady. I'm still making cards too, so let's do it together. I just have to figure out what nights I can make cards with you and what nights I might share my other new passion with you. And we can do both. You can like more than one thing, right? You have more than one craft. I bet some of you knit and sew and paint. Yeah, lots of things. Okay, so because I'm going back, all the way back, the very first thing that I learned, the technique and the things that I taught when I very first joined Stampin' Up, watercolor pencils. I love watercolor pencils. They are so simple. Lana, hi. I'm live in our VIP group, and I am live on this page that you're on right now. I'm live only in 2 places tonight because it's Stampin' Up. Hey, Debbie. I know. Oh, gosh, I've been wrestling. It's been like withdrawal. And I thought, why are you doing that to yourself, girly? Get your act together. You can do this. So, yes, I just have to figure out the timing and the logistics and how to be in 2 places at once sometimes. But for tonight, we are stamping and we are going back to watercolors. So let's go back to that. First things first, I'm going to use So Much Love because I love these flowers and they're great to watercolor with. So I'm going to do that. I wish I had a picture for you and I didn't get it uploaded. Let me see if I can upload it here. No, that's not it. I might be able to do it in here. Let me see. No, it's not really complicated, and I'll post it in the blog later, but it's just a really basic card that we're going to start with. So let's move some stuff over. Wasn't sure how the camera angle was going to work. So we've got our little trimmer going, and we're going to take our piece of basic white. I'm using the thick basic white because this works better. I'm going to cut this at 5.5. Hold on to that piece. And I'm going to score it at 4.25. Card made. Right? Easy peasy. And then I am going to do a piece of So Saffron. And I have a new paper pack here. This is, because you know I would love beachy stuff. This one is Sand and Sea Designer Series paper. This is the one thing I did not check to be sure this was not out of stock or limited. So if it is, I'm really sorry. If it is, it'll be back. That is the one issue that my little brain has trouble with, is keeping track of what's in stock and what's out of stock and blah, 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 blah. So I will try to do the best I can to keep you up to date as well. All right, so what am I going to pick that's going to go with both So Much Love and So Saffron? Well, this could work, but the shells don't really go with the flowers. So let's see what other, oh, look at that sand. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to go to the beach again. How about you? I was talking to another Stampin' Up! Friend today, and I said, I really think my problem isn't that I was bored with Stampin' Up! I think I'm pandemic bored. Does anybody else feel that way? Just like, you know, I'm done. I'm done with this. Oh, I am live on YouTube. I am. I'm so sorry. Yes, I am live on YouTube. Yep. Are you just tired? Oh, I love that. That might be it. That might be it. I think that might be the one. Ooh, this is cool too. But I think it's this one. Let me pull this out. Love it. Things are getting so exciting. My mom has had both vaccinations, and today marks 2 weeks post second one. So we are thinking we might have made it here. We're so excited. Mom's 89, so this has been kind of a challenge to keep her safe. And yeah, she's doing good. She's doing really well. Let me come over here, and I just want to make sure. So I'm going to do this first. Well, here's what we have to decide. Do we want our coloring to go with this nice yellow frame and then this? I think that might look good. So here's how you test it. You kind of put those together like that. So there's option 1. Can you see it okay? Let me zoom in a little so that you can see it a little better. Okay, so there's option 1. Pattern paper, so saffron, and this is where my coloring is going to be. Or B goes this way. What do you think? I'm voting for A. Anybody really opposed to A? No? Okay, cool. If anybody is, you let me know. Okay. I think we're okay. I think we're all right. Oh, Mom's doing awesome. She really is. She's getting bored. She was just saying, and that has to do with our weather. Our weather has been silly weather. It was gorgeous last week, like such a tease. And then it was back to freezing again. Oh, awesome. Good for you, Debbie. My sister got Johnson & Johnson, just one. So I'm hoping to get my sister. My sister hasn't been here in a year. And we are super excited that we might get to have her here soon. She's in Virginia. So we're hoping that she just got hers Saturday, and I'll have my second one by the end of the month. And so we're thinking like mid-April. We are ready for reunion time. Okay, so remember I said this was 5.5 by 4.25. So I'm going to go with my standard 4-inch. This is my highly inspired Love It, Chop It, right? So I cut all my 12 by 12s. Remember, I do this all the time, but it's been a bit. I cut all my 12 by 12s into 4-inch strips. And then I cut them at 5.25. I feel like I did that really badly. Did I cut it right? No, it's too narrow. Hold on. I am rusty with the trimmer, but we will get back to, okay. And then I cut these into 5.25, and then these guys are ready for when I want to make a card. I don't have to go through this whole hullabaloo of cutting them. I can have it already done. So there. And then this little piece is great for sentiments or little add-ons. So now I have these all pre-cut, ready to go. And then this one is going to be 3 3/4 by, let's do 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then my white is going to be a 3 by 4. 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. All right, so let's just see how this little baby goes together, and let's do a 3 by 4. And then I think we'll have everything all cut the way I want it, at least in my head. Okay, so here's what I was thinking. Card base, right? Really pretty designer series paper to add just a little something gorgeous. And then this is going to come over here a little bit. And then this is going to go right here. Love, love, love it. Right? Okay, so we'll save these guys for the next adventure. I'm sure we have been pretty fortunate here in Vermont. It has been, oh, Karen, did I not pick the one you liked? I'm sorry, love. We'll make another card. Yeah, we've been really, really lucky here in Vermont. Things have not been tough to get. But Becky, I hope that you get to stop playing the vaccination appointment game. I hear it's really frustrating. Okay, so remember, again, it's been a while, when you're going to use watercolors, you are going to use StazOn as your ink. If you were going to color with your blends, then you use Memento. But just to color with your watercolor pencils, you are going to use StazOn. Okay, so here is one. Oh, so pretty. I'm a little worried this one might be a little big, but let's see if he'll fit first before we get too carried away. Oh, he will. He'll fit perfect right on there. All right, easy peasy. So that's the one we're going to go with. Remember, when you get these stamps, you have to peel off the back. And then you're going to put your cling mount on, which you kind of have to feel around. It has a split in this. Peel it off. And then peel it off. So, if free shipping is your thing tomorrow, what kinds of things are you looking to add to your collection? What do you need? I need some basic white. I need some envelopes. Definitely need envelopes. I need, you notice I'm saying I need, but I want. I want to stock up on some cardstock. Oh, please remember how Stampin' Up! Does, I just don't want you to be disappointed. Stampin' Up! Does in colors, remember? And there are in colors that are good for 2 years. So there's always a rolling of in colors. There are new ones coming, which means the ones, let's say we are in 2021, so the ones that have been here for 2 years will be leaving. You'd think I would know them, but I don't. But I'll post them for you. Watch for a blog post for that tonight. The in colors are going to go. So 2 reasons. One, if you like to stay current and just want the ones that are current, then you might not want to stock up on the in colors. If you are madly in love with one of them and you don't want to lose out, then yeah, you'd want to stock up on in colors. Okay? So see how that goes? All right, so this is going to go like so over here. Fits great. And I'm hoping I'm going to have room for You Made My Day or Here For You. One of the sentiments. We'll see. First things first, though. I'm going to get this on here. Oh, Susan, I don't know. That's a great... we got to do one, though, right? Susan wants to know what we're going to do for an Easter card. Have I thought that far? Easter's really coming, isn't it? St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. I did remember that. But I haven't thought about Easter. What are you thinking? Do you have any ideas? Do you have one that you love? I'll brainstorm. You tell me. Maybe I will. Oh, that would be fun. How about if we do a couple? And then pick our faves. I think we'll have to have a vote. All right, so we're going to put this right on. Love it. Can you see it? Right? Oh, I love that stamp. This might be my new. If Penny were here, she would laugh at me because I say, that's my favorite about every other minute. I have too many favorites. I'm going to color this before I go ahead and put my sentiment in. All right, so this is my box of pencils. This has both Watercolor 1 and Watercolor 2 in it, and I seriously don't know the color difference necessarily. I should know those things, but I don't. Let me get you back so you can see more. But one of the things I do know is I can tell what this pink is and this yellow by looking at the back of the designer series paper that we picked, right? So on the back, it's going to tell me, so I can make sure I can coordinate, Blushing Bride, Flirty Flamingo, Melon Mambo. Those are the 3 pinks that this is. And then So Saffron is our yellow. So let's see what we have. I feel like I have Flirty Flamingo right here. Nope, that's Calypso Coral. I love that one too, so that's why I would go for it. Here's Flirty Flamingo. So I'm going to make sure I use that because that will go with my designer series paper. And part of the reason that I feel like Stampin' Up! Is my happy place is the colors all coordinate. So I don't have to try and figure this out. They keep it simple for me. Do I have a So Saffron? I bet I do. Okay, so this is Daffodil Delight, but it's pretty close. So I think we'll be okay with that one. And then I need something for my leaves, and since there isn't a green, I can go with Granny Apple Green or Old Olive. So what are you thinking? Do we want to go bright? I think we're going to go, I think because it's spring, or I'm hoping it's going to be spring, I'm going to go with Granny Apple Green. Don't you like how I ask you and then answer myself? Sorry, that's what I'm doing. All right, so remember, watercolors are really forgiving. You can put it down a little bit heavier where you want it. So on the edges, I'm going to do a little bit lighter. And then I'm going to color a little bit heavier in the center. It is so forgiving though. That's why I love coloring with watercolor pencils, because it really lets you be like a real artist, even if you're not. When you use the blends, I feel like you need to be a little bit more aware of light and dark and all of those things. But watercolor, it just wants you to get the color down. Now I'm going to, in the center, I'm going to take my Daffodil Delight and I'm just going to do this. So that's going to make the inside of my flower the way I want it. And then I'm going to start coming out with this. Now remember, the other thing that you need with the watercolors is the blender pen, which is right here. So if you don't have any coloring items yet, watercolors are a really inexpensive way to start coloring. Now I am not using watercolor paper. I am using the thick basic white. Watercolor is really cool and it adds a different look, but you don't have to have that if you don't have it. You can use this. So seriously, just get this on down. Get these colors in. And then we're going to come in with our blender pen and make it all gorgeous. Right? Oh, so pretty. I think I'm going to make these, some of these, in straight yellow. There's that. And then a pink one. If you happen to watch my other channels with the chalk that I've been playing with, you may have noticed Lucy going live today. Lucy's 3. That really wasn't intentional. We were playing, and I didn't realize that we were live until my watch told me. Oh, yay, Susan. I love that you guys are all getting these. I'm feeling so much better about this. I'm very hopeful now, much more hopeful than I was a few months ago. Gracie is in school now 4 days a week. She's in kindergarten. and they go back, they've been back since right after Christmas. Right, wasn't she funny? I know, she's so cute. I'm very humble too. I have Lulu. Lucy wasn't able to go to preschool this year. We just decided it wasn't a safe environment for a while. So she's been home, and she's just 3, but she clearly needs something. So she comes to Mimi school one morning a week. We were doing it more, but Mimi can't. So Mimi school one morning a week. We baked cookies. We made chalk. I have this really cool app on my phone. You notice I can talk in color. I have this cool app on my phone called Vooks, Vooks. If you haven't tried it and you have grandchildren or children, it's awesome. And she picks out stories, and they kind of make them video-ish. You know, like they're still just the pictures of the books. They're not animated, but there might be a little action going on. And she loves them. And then we cast it on the TV. So her favorite is Unicorn and Horse. That's her favorite. Virginia, are you here tonight? Virginia is my librarian. She might tell me. She works in a school library. All right, so you can see, let me zoom you in. You can see this kind of gets rid of all the lines like that the pencil had. We can come even closer. And so it looks like nice and smooth. Good. I keep saying Lucy's going to take over the world because she sure is. They're so funny with my mom too. And that's part of the other reason that we've kind of limited our lives, is to keep Nana safe. Not complaining. But the sunshine last week kind of made me realize, so I think it's not only pandemic fatigue, I think it's winter fatigue here in Vermont. Just over it, and nothing was exciting me. And I blamed my poor Stampin' Up! On my boredom, and I'm not really sure that was the case. So we're going to bring her back and see how we feel. Isn't that pretty? She was live, I think she went live everywhere, actually. I'll work on it, Lana. I'll upload it for you. It was short. It was only a couple minutes, and then I realized, and then the dog started barking, but she ended up making a few things. She's pretty funny. Okay, so this is taking a bit. Sorry, I'm boring here with my coloring. But as you can see, it really isn't that hard. But so, and then we can put this little baby together. This is definitely a very springy looking card with these colors. Right? And a super simple card. I am not a very complicated card maker. I am a simple card maker. Notice how that green got a little bit on this leaf, but it's really okay. It's not horrible. If you wanted to get rid of it, you can take your pen, the color that you like, and I need a scrap paper, and lay this down, and you just, whoops, let me come over here so you can see it. lay down some color, just like that, all right? Then take your blender pen and pick up the color. So now I basically have a marker in the color, and then I can come on here and add that. Now you want to be careful, especially using the thick white, that you don't scrub, if that's kind of a technical term. You don't rub too much back and forth, or you'll find that the paper just kind of balls all up and looks yucky. Let it dry a little bit. To clean your blender pen, you just wipe it off. It might stain, but you'll see that it's not, oh gee whiz, I'm way zoomed in. You'll see that it's coming clean, okay? Alrighty. I could cover it with a gem. I absolutely could. Great idea. All right, so now let's get our card put together. And now that I mastered that, I probably am going to cover it with a gem. Or, wait for it. I'm going to bring my Wink of Stella in. And I'm going to go over the whole thing. Just my flower. With Wink of Stella. And I think it's going to forgive my overzealousness with the green. Oh, so pretty. I wish you could see that. I bet you can't. So pretty. I love what Wink of Stella does. Okay, so now I need... The reason I didn't put the sentiment is I'm not sure which way I want this card to go. So I'm going to go with... Remember, when you're using your seal, bring it and then roll it back and then pick it up, and you won't have any issues with it. I have to say I missed the snail, which is what we used to have before, but I hear from lots of people in humid climate that it was a nightmare. Oh, isn't it? It's the best. Okay, so there's that. And then we're going to put this on right here. Okay. And then this is going to go like this, but I feel like this card would be better this way. So this is the way this is going to go. I need to see where my sentiment will fit and which one will fit. Which one are you? Here for you. That will definitely fit, but will Made My Day fit? That's the one I wanted. Let's see. All right, so this is You Make My Day. Now, I will tell you that I never, and you'll remember, I didn't used to put these on. I didn't. But I discovered that you can easily make a mistake if you don't put these little stickers on the back. They make it so much easier to see exactly where your stamp is. So take a second and put them on. It also makes them stick much better to your block. All right, You Made My Day is going to go right there. Perfect. To be a little bit careful, I am on the piercing pad because of my tile, but with this turn the flower upside down. If you want it to go this way, you want it to hang down. Debbie, is that what you mean? Or this way? See, I was thinking it should go that way, but am I wrong? You know I don't do flowers. Is that okay? Okay, good. Phew. All right. Before I stamp the sentiment, I want to make sure my flower is doing the right thing. I got to ask my experts here. Oh, I love it. So simple. Seriously. Simple card, but so springy. and such a great sentiment for someone. Okay, and then I'm going to grab, oops, I got to grab some in here. Some dimensionals. Okay. And then let's pop you on here. Now I bet you were thinking the pink just isn't doing it, but it's my color schemes. I love these colors. I am definitely in the subtle family. There we are. Now I could have added a ton more things to this, but seriously, that's good. Simple is not, it's not necessary that you get super complicated. You can, and those are fun, but we don't have to. Oh, that makes me happy. Making a card made me happy tonight. And having you guys here made me happy too. So thanks for coming back tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will have a list tomorrow posted on the blog. So the blog is where it's at. So go there. There'll be a blog post tonight with what we used, and then there'll be a blog and telling you more about the sale. Make sure it's only tomorrow. So be there, be square, don't be late. And then I will post a link tomorrow to the new classroom, and it's the same classroom, it's just a new 2021 class. And then something else I was going to tell you. I don't know what it was, but I will tell you about it tomorrow, but I can't remember what it is now. What was I going to tell you? The new classroom. Oh, the times of when to expect us coming live. But I need some mojo. I need to get my card making going. And I've used up my stash that I had. I had a big stash, but I've used it up. I am ready for spring. So I'm done with like my Christmas stuff and all of those. So maybe we'll do some challenges next week just to get us all going. If anybody's been making cards all along and you're not like me and you haven't burned yourself out, then send me some ideas. Tell me some stuff. We definitely need an Easter one. We need some spring ones. And then, oh my gosh, Mother's Day. You know, like we need cards. We definitely need some. And remember last year when this all started, we did a whole bunch of send a card just because you need to send a card. If I'm feeling like this, I bet other people are feeling like this too. It's just been a long time. And yeah, it's coming. We're going to get there. We're going to be good. But a little boost is always great. A little pat on the back. Fun and Easter. You got it. We will get on those. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Check out the blog. Make sure you don't miss any tricks. And I will be in touch. See you soon.